Like just that whole day, that whole episode, just seeing Wanda, even on crack, have a friend. So I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you Wanda Bell during crack rock period, which was the Melody and Wanda skate scene. Like just that whole day, that whole episode, just seeing Wanda, even on crack, have a friend. I just loved seeing that moment of her, even though it turned sour later, eventually. That episode was one of my favorites, and it was nice to have someone there with you through the ups and the downs. What happened to that last rock? I think we smoked it. Look, Mel, it's been fun and all, really, but I'm gonna need you to come up off of that necklace. What? And then Wanda, not on crack, I would say my favorite scene. It's so crazy, but when Wanda and Leon were at the house and he wanted to go to the porn house. It was just like young love. That, like so many prior to her getting on crack moments where we just saw like young, fresh love building and that excitement of just sharing the space with your loved one or sharing the space with someone who you care dearly for and you just want to consume yourself with them. So Wanda and Leon at the house when Leon wanted to go to the porn house. And she was like, no, no, no.
That's hilarious.
You think I'm letting you up there with a bunch of white naked bitches?
Man, it's about business.
You're not going to no titty house, Leon.
The scene that sticks out for me is the scene between Leon and Sissy when Leon was hiding out after he killed the little girl. That scene, for me as an actor, but also the character, I don't know, it was a very deep moment for my personal self and the character. The character, it was just releasing a lot of built up anxiety, fear, anger, hurt. And for myself, I was really releasing my own personal hurt at the same time. It was a big moment for myself. And yeah, that was my favorite scene.
The one that pops into my mind is one that makes me think of John, honestly, which is somewhere in, I think it was season 3. And Franklin's buddy Rob Volpe's father has stolen his cocaine that he's supposed to sell and taken it. And Jerome decides he's gonna go back over there with Rob to help Rob get his cocaine back as his father. And I remember talking about the storyline in the room, and look, it's obviously really a story about fathers and sons, and Franklin was going through some things with Alton at the time. But I remember we were in the room, and we were talking about what Jerome was gonna do to Rob's dad, and Singleton pitched that he's gotta make Rob slap his father, and he's gotta say, man, slap yo daddy. Slap yo daddy.
Slap your daddy. Slap your daddy. Gonna steal from you, make you pay him back for raising you, smack your daddy.
My turn?
Yes. What's your favorite scene?
Well, I'm going to have two scenes. They're both going to be very early in the show. One time when we first see Wanda, her first scene, it's in a house. She's just sitting down, you know, on Leon's lap, and I was watching the scene, and I went, oh my God, she's part of this show. I mean, really, it's an unusual thing. You know, I don't usually feel, I just see things and people are doing really good and they've done what I wanted them to, but that scene I saw. And then there's another scene where Franklin's other friend, Kevin, has pulled a gun on Franklin. Leon stands in the way. He just stands in the way. There's a moment of courage in that scene, just like in the previous scene that I said, where you see like a blending of the character and the actor, because it's all happening at once. And I thought, God, there's so much courage here. We wrote it to be courageous,
yes,
but you have to live in that body. And I was just, man, that's something else.
But I think that's what you guys do so beautifully. Like, you write it so genuine and raw. So it's easy to make it authentic, because this is something like how he went through the scene, but his character was going through the same thing that he was going through. So he was able to release in the character what he may not have been able to release in real life. So in that sense, it was therapeutic.
For sure.
In so many scenes,
Absolutely.
You guys give us the gift of being able to step into something in our real life that in the character life that we may not have confronted in our real life.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you.